What's going on, good people? This is 144, 14/4, as the rest of the world writes it, or 414, Jesuits Day. I alluded to this earlier. I knew I would get a report like this today, coming from that camp. His brother died, Bishop Glen, right here. CNN reported it today. His brother died on the 11th, standing up for what he believed in, which is commendable. But just know, if you go against the grain, the people gonna come after you. I want you to go and read the post. I read it from the Huff Post. It's called Huff Post. Their Channel 6, WBTV Channel 6 reported it. And it's news by the numbers, man. Society of Jesus knew they would have some type of report of something dealing with religion in the news today, and they used this brother's death. And I truly believe that they might have killed this brother just because he was going against the grain. Came out of New Deliverance Evangelical Church, Chesterfield. Oh, again, 144 is the number for time, and it's also the number for Jesuits. I say it's the number for time because it's 1,440 minutes in a day. 1,440 minutes in a day. That's 1440. We know the zero holds no value. I'm talking about gematria. It's what the Cabal use. They use this ancient practice from Kabbalah. The Book of Formation states that God created the earth when he merged the letters and the numbers together. Words and numbers together. This is their code. This is what they live by. But anyway, this particular church sons to 222, like Wuhan coronavirus. The way they had it wrote in the article, and all these things that I got on this slide and stuff taken straight out of the article, so you can go back and check it, fact check it. Bishop Glen, his first name is, I think it's Gerald. 55 is the number for satanic sacrifice. Satan and sacrifice. I just say satanic sacrifice because that's what it seemed like it was to me. Because his brother was in such defiance of the general order for people to stand down as far as gathering, and he was boasting or bragging about it, and I think they might have gave him the disease somewhere along the way, and he came into the hospital, and we'll see that. That's one of the numbers here, and wound up basically clocking out, man. New Deliverance Evangelic Church is another way that they wrote it. It equals 156. 156 is the same number as God. Bishop Gerald Glen is 84. 84 is the same number as Sunday. Sunday is 84. And it says he was in direct violation. He was in violation in the article. 59, like blues, like Rasta, like Negro, like Kill, like Jigaboo. 157 is the Kobe number. We seen Kobe Bryant equals 157 and 67, like blood sacrifice. This is one of his quotes. He said, "I firmly believe that God is larger than this dreaded virus. You can quote me on that." And they did, and it's 330. And 330, we know the zero equals nothing. And 33, do I really have to explain what 33 is? Sunday, believe, amen, Genesis, teacher, good book, order, people, penal, secrecy, Bible, arsenic, they all equal 33. Again, this brother right here was the governor at the time, is the governor at the time. His name equals 144, and this was a clear giveaway for me. 144, 63, and 63, like 666. He said, this preacher said that he was essential. I'm essential. He said he talks to God, so he is essential So they took him out because of his mindset. He was a bishop, so he was over a number of people. 127 is the same as religion. Religion is 127, and 46 equals virus and sacrifice and religion and order out of chaos, the Latin writing of it. His daughter pleads for people to be mindful because of what has happened. She says to be mindful. 86 like blood sacrifice, 41 like Zionist, 157 again like the Kobe Bryant number, but 157 also equals accident. 49 equals revelation, like the book of Revelation, like the last book. Tim Kaine is another one of those guys that's higher up. I think I can't remember exactly what he is, but he's like a governor, a mayor, or he's in the Senate or something like that up that way. And his number came up. He sends his condolences. His numbers is 82 like COVID-19, 37 like hospital, and 53 like religion. And another brother that sent his condolences, that was it for me when I seen this, 113. Y'all know how I am about that 113. Baba Kamal 113 in a Jewish book called The Time, it says 113a says that they can lie to Gentiles, which they consider us Gentiles. They consider themselves to be the chosen people. That's why they do this. They play God. They use these numbers to play God. And what's more God-like than killing people, you know? At the end of the day, when you take somebody's life, that's God-like. They believe they can do this because they are God's chosen people, but we know they are Jewish. They have the characteristics of, like being childish. You're not a child, but you have characteristics of, because they came in and stole the culture of the real people. They are Ashkenazi Jews, came out of Europe. They are Khazars, came out of Europe. But I won't go into that. This was interesting, too. This was the date of his last sermon, 322. And you know how I am about 322. That's the skull and crossbones. It was 65. The date numerology was 65 on that particular day. Pandemic equals 65. 11 is the master number. And also, April 4th, when you write it out as words and put it in the gematria calculator, it equals 144. 144. Again, 144. 48. 48 was another number that popped up, and Illuminati equals to 48, and evil also equals to 48. 95 was important because the 95th thesis by Martin Luther that started a lot of turmoil in the church. And 10 is important because 10 is like 1. It's the God number. And on that particular day, April 4th, is when the church, that particular church, said that he was having problems and, he was going through it or whatever, but he actually died on 4/11. This is a quote by his daughter. Understand the severity and seriousness, she said. And these numbers are important as well. The 149, hold on, I got it wrote down here. 149 is the 94th prime, like coronavirus pandemic equals 94. 167 is the 39th prime, like a secrecy, like Zionism. There are 39 books in the Old Testament, so, that fits right in there. And that 220 equals coronavirus pandemic is 220. It's happened in the South. It talks about how it happened in the South, 20 miles south of Richmond in the article. 83 like murder, 20 like judge, and 25 like gavel. Also, 20 is the number for cross, time, season, and death. It's a damn shame what they did to this brother. This happened in Virginia. 89, 53, and 127. I tell you what the 55 was. 89 is the number, I forget off the top of my head. Let me look at. I got my little Bible here, my little Numbers Bible. Religion is 89. 53 is religion also. Oh, you know what? This is the number. I remember now. This was the number that all these numbers equal religion. That's what it was. That's why why this word was so special. Virginia was so special because 89, 53, 127, 55 all equal religion. If you don't know who these people are, man, get to know who these people are. These people do things according to their order, according to their liking. And this happened on Sunday. Sunday is 84. 84, let me see. What did I write down? Like Jesuits is 84. And 21 like Bible. Yep. That's all I got right now. Oh, that's 65. The 65 date numerology is 65 like pandemic, like year of the rat, like chloroquine, but supposed to be the cure, the test cure that they're using right now. Man, it's a lot, man. You gotta be mindful if you go against the grain. Be prepared when you go to these hospitals, alright? Later, y'all. Like I always say, the information is freely given.